Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets.
Hey guys, I'm working the part. Psych. We're really doing this again. You guys know that 58.9% of you aren't subscribed. Like, what's going on? It's so easy. And look, here's a clip right now if you don't believe me. Anyway, there's going to be a clip the entire part probably. But anyway, you guys are going to have 5 seconds to like, subscribe, and comment down below, done it. If you comment down below, like, subscribe in that 5 seconds, or you have bad luck for the rest of your life. Other than that, I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome to a new My Hero Academia Whatif. I know these are coming quick, but I've been keeping up with them, haven't I? Even if it has kept me up to 4 AM, and I haven't slept today, sorry if I seem really tired. Anyway, this new Whatif, it's a special one. I haven't, I just thought about doing it, then I did it. That's literally it. Anyway, let's get into the main stuff. As you will see, there is a join button, and that's to join my membership. You'll get exclusive perks such as me playing games with you, making videos out of it, exclusive emojis, exclusive videos, and other benefits. But other than that, let's get into this one. Sorry guys. This Whatif is what if Deku was a demigod. And I'll explain how this will work later, after we get into that what if. First off, like goal for the next part will be 20 likes, as we always start at 20, it's a tradition. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this what if. Share with your friends and family, get me to 10k before the end of September, before the 2nd of September. I know we guys can do it. But yeah, let's just jump right into this. Okay, so how this will work is that Deku's father is Zeus, the king of all gods. And Deku's mother is Inko Midoriya, just like the original. But this time, his father doesn't get the excuse he's working overseas. The excuse for this time is that his father's dead. And Inko, like Deku's mom, didn't know that Deku's dad was Zeus, the king of all gods. So let's go to Deku when he was a child. Since Deku was a little kid, as long as he could remember, he's always felt like someone was watching over him, a voice that he just couldn't hear. Until one day, he heard it, and it said,
Izuku Midoriya, listen to me.
Deku starts freaking out. And he's like, who's there? And the voice says,
It is me, your father. I'll explain this more on, but I just want you to know, you have a powerful quirk that will soon awaken. It will make you fit to be my son, and I am in heaven.
If you're wondering why I said he's in heaven, it's because he knows that Deku thinks he's dead, and he said quirk instead of powers because he doesn't want Deku to know that he's half god yet. Anyway, he tells his mum about the voice, and she just plays it off as lack of imagination. And when he tells Bakugo says, oh yeah, let's see how strong you really are. This is after Bakugo has his explosions. And he launches an explosion at Deku that sends him tumbling. When Deku gets up, the sink different. A rainbow like electricity is flowing around him, and he's staring at Bakugo with a death stare. His hair spikes up as it is in the thumbnail, and it starts flashing through rainbow colours. And he's saying, Kachan, I will make you pay. Sorry guys, I'm tired. And one sec guys, I just think I fixed out all my little clicking problems. But yeah, Deku is not really in control right now, and he flies toward Bakugo, and this is where his mama is just coming towards to pick him up. With one punch he sends Bakugo flying through a wall, and he grabs to get the kid with the dragon wings and goes to rip his wings off until he hears his mum's voice. He snaps out of it, and his mum says, Deku, Izuku, we need to get you to hospital. But on the way to hospital, Deku falls asleep and he appears in his mind.
Oh, my son, you've awakened your quirk, I see. I told you it was powerful, didn't I?
Deku said, yeah, you did. But what is it? And his father says to him,
Don't worry about that right now, my son. I will train you in the ways to use your quirk.
So Deku just continues sleeping. Oh, I wish I could just sleep right now and not wake up till it was like 7 PM tomorrow, but then I'll have to wake up and start recording videos straight away. Anyway, Deku suddenly gets a lot more respected, and the first thing he learns to do is activate that form he took against Bakugo and control it. So this time he has full control over the form after a few weeks. This form is basically one for all, but way better. And it doesn't have a drawback on his body. The next thing Deku learns to summon is his weapon. You guys choose the weapon down below. Don't choose something boring like a katana or something. And that's his god weapon. That's what he believes part of his quirk is. And the rest of the abilities you will discover as we go on. So after being able to awaken that power, Deku's thought of the strongest. Until one day Bakugo decides to challenge him. Deku will be a DemiGod's pure reflexes. Sorry guys, Deku's pure reflexes are faster. His strength is fast, etc. So he's quite easily dodging. Until Bakugo starts picking up the pace. He enters the form, which gives Bakugo a bit of a few flashbacks. And Deku appears in a flash to just reappear behind him and grab his arm and fracture it slightly and chuck him into a wall and walk off. One of their class members walks over and kills Bakugo and calls Deku a monster. Deku turns around enraged, his hair sparks rainbow yet again. And he says, are you calling me a monster? Bakugo has bullied how many of us for so many years. I've took the brunt of it. But no, he's the innocent one. He's the one everybody defends. But no, because I stood my ground and stood up for myself after he attacked me first. And the one considered a monster. You pitiful humans. Deku shakes his head for a second like, pitiful humans, what's that? But Deku realising one of his character traits has slipped through a bit. His god trait. And Zeus is a bit worried. From here on, Deku would slowly begin to train his power, unlocking more and more abilities. He could shoot out blacky red chains that will, if they're wrapped around someone, cancels their quirk. And he can absorb their power through it. He has red lightning, but also red and black fire. Everyone thinks he has multiple quirks when they meet him, but Deku just says his quirk is called DemiGods. And everyone's impressed, thinking that's a really strong quirk. Sorry about that bang. And with that, we go to the last day, where the teacher's reading the applications and says, oh, Bakugo, you want to go to UA? Not surprising considering your quirk and grades. What I was waiting for. Izuku Madara, you're planning to go to UA as well. I'm sure you'll get in. I've even wrote you a letter of recommendation. And Bakugo gets annoyed and goes to block Deku's desk, but before he can do anything, before the explosion hits Deku or his desk, a punch flies from Deku hitting Bakugo on the nose. and he rolls across the class. That same girl says, "There goes the monster again." And Deku believes in equality. He makes a chain appear in his hand that captures Quark and slaps her with it, breaking her jaw. So they get to hospital. Deku doesn't really put up with people anymore. If they want to talk crap about him, they better be ready to fight. And so yeah, Deku's walking home and he gets attacked by a sludge villain. And it surrounds him. Deku's just in there calm, not opening his mouth, not giving the sludge, holding his nose so the sludge villain can't get in, and actually moving his shoulders up to block his ears. That's when All Might appears and says, Don't worry, I am here to save the day, blah blah blah." But before he can get his punch off, Deku goes into his DemiGod form, a version of it, and he explodes the slime monster off him. But before it flies away, he freezes it with telekinesis and draws it all back into a ball and compresses it. Then his eyes get a rainbow flash on them, and that compressed slime ball turns into a clear, foggy ball, and all you see is the slime villain inside. Deku changed the atoms inside the slime villain's body to make him trapped inside himself. And almost like, "Young man, that was quite impressive. You dealt with the villain without causing any damage to the surrounding area. And you made it easy for us to transport. What's your quirk?" And Deku says DemiGod. And All Might freezes a bit. He's like, "DemiGod? A bit full of yourself, aren't you?" And Deku says, "Oh, no. It's called this because how powerful it is. And it gives me some of the abilities that gods were rumoured to have. Such as the god of war, I have a godlike weapon that I can summon. And like Zeus, I can use lightning. Blah, and like some other gods, I can use fire. Like the sun god, I can control black flames." And All Might says, "Oh, that makes sense now. That's quite a powerful quirk you have there." Then Deku asks if he could be a hero with his quirk, and All Might says, "For sure, you could not easily, you have a good chance of becoming the #1 hero, in fact." Then All Might jumps away. But Deku could sense his emotion and knew All Might was panicking, so he followed him. When he got to the roof, All Might turned around to see him and was shocked, and he deflated. So guys, and Deku's like, "You imposter, blah 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 blah." And All Might explains his injury and but he doesn't mention one for all yet, as before he can even mention that, an explosion appears in the back. That's when Deku realised that he left the slime villain, and it must have somehow broken out. He activates his form again, shocking All Might a bit, and he jumps. This jump was stronger than All Might expected. Even All Might got blown back a bit, and Deku lands right next to the heroes. They look at him and can just tell by a first glance that his quirk is extremely powerful, and they all have a feeling that he might be the only one who will be able to save Bakugo. Deku actually feels guilty. He didn't like Bakugo, but the reason he would even went that path was because of him. If he didn't send him to the hospital, then Bakugo would have still been in school, and I would have caught it. I'd been able to hand it in. Well, he would have took a different path completely and not get caught. And due to this, Deku feels like he has to save him. But Bakugo yells to, "Don't you dare even think about Deku!" Deku takes a deep breath as power gushes off of him. He creates a small flame in his hands, and in a flash, he appears from under the slime villain with a kick, catching it flying and shoots the ball of flames at it, burning it up. Then with one final huge punch, he hits it upwards, creating a flame tornado, changing the weather. Unlike a bit of light rain, it's a full-blown storm due to the extreme heat. So everyone goes home. Bakugo says, "Don't expect a thank you, you damn nerd." And they go home. In his mind, Zeus says to Deku,
"Izuku, I want to train you to use your powers more." Meet me at the top of the mountain in 3 days.
Deku says, top of the mountain? But I thought he was dead. Zeus realised his mistake, but he didn't attempt to fix it. This might be his own chance to see his actual son. And so he takes it. For the next 2 days, Deku trains extensively to get into UA before he goes to see his dad. And everything seems fine. He starts getting a grasp on his power more, at least the powers he's discovered. And then on the 3rd day, he doesn't climb the mountain, he jumps it. And when he sees his dad, he's in shock. A man with a beard of lightning, completely ripped and shredded with muscle, and a bit majestic. Zeus smiles at Midoriya and he says to him,
Oh, my son. You make me so proud. I can't believe I finally get to see you.
and Deku says, Dad, they're running for a hug. But then Zeus says, so guys, little pause. And Zeus says there's no time, you must start your training immediately for you to pass the UA entrance exam. Deku nods and smiles. The first thing he does is unlock some more of his powers, which you'll find out next episode. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy, make sure you share your friends and family. Make sure you hit the like goal, 20 likes, it won't be too hard. And if you did enjoy, just subscribe, I guess. And remember, please become a member. You don't have to, but it helps me out more than you ever will know. Same with liking the video. Other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy. Get me to 10k before September. And peace out, guys. Bye.